Let's bring in Ken Dilanian, NBC's justice correspondent. Ken, good morning to you. To obtain a search warrant against a former president and in his home is quite an aggressive and extraordinary step. This would have had to go to the highest levels of the Justice Department and the FBI to be approved, would it not?
Absolutely, Savannah. Not just aggressive. This is unprecedented, and there's little doubt this move was approved by Attorney General Merrick Garland. Look, Justice Department officials aren't commenting, obviously, but you may recall that in January, the National Archives retrieved 15 boxes of presidential records from Mar-a-Lago. That was with Trump's permission. Because archivists said they found classified material in the boxes, they referred the matter to the DOJ, which began an investigation. Now, normally, if an ex-president has documents he shouldn't have, the government would simply ask for them back. This move suggests something broke down in a big way between Trump and the archives, and that these documents may have contained some very sensitive information. This move doesn't mean Trump will be charged, Savannah, but it's a big deal.
Well, what would the FBI have to establish to get a federal judge to authorize a warrant of this nature?
The FBI would have had to convince that federal judge that there was evidence of a crime inside Trump's Florida home and that a search was the only way to retrieve it. And multiple people have told us that they were after what the FBI was trying to recover boxes of documents that may have included highly classified information and that they left there with lots of material.
How specific do they have to be about exactly what they're looking for? In other words, can this be some kind of fishing expedition?
It can't be a fishing expedition. They have to tell the judge exactly what they're looking for, and they have to file a document with the court saying what they took. But it's also true that if they find evidence of other crimes, they're free to seize that material.
Is there any reason to believe that this warrant and this search has anything to do with something other than the National Archives case, which you just laid out, in the 15 boxes that the archives got, and then they referred it to the Justice Department? As we know, there are other investigations, state investigations, for example. Is there any reason to believe this search has anything to do with those other investigations, or the January 6 hearings, I should add?
Of course, we've asked that question, Savannah, and we're being told you can't really rule anything out. We have to be humble about what we don't know here. There are not only state investigations, there's a federal grand jury investigation that is getting closer to Trump about what happened around January 6th and the efforts to overturn the election. You know, Trump's election lawyer was served a search warrant. A former senior Justice Department lawyer was served a search warrant. Top former White House officials have been called before a grand jury here in Washington in recent weeks, and we've reported that that grand jury is asking questions about Donald Trump. So it's possible, we can't rule it out, that some part of this has to do with that, but it's also possible it doesn't, Savannah.
And very quickly, the president has described this as a raid, said that Mar-a-Lago was under siege, it was broken into. Do you have any information about how this search was conducted?
Yeah, officials I've spoken to have pushed back on describing this as a raid. You know, the FBI notified the Secret Service, which guards Mar-a-Lago, a few hours before the search, and Trump's lawyers were also told. He wasn't there. He was in New York. But it's also true, Savannah, that this warrant signed by a judge gave the FBI the authority to force its way into the House if that's what agents needed to do. That's what makes it such a big step, Savannah.
All right. Ken Dilanian, our justice correspondent, thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.